Let's take you to this one now. 3 men just appeared in the Athlone Magistrate's court after they were arrested and found in possession of cocaine with a street value of more than 400 million rand. They were arrested by the Hawks on the N1 highway at a filling station on Friday. They were traveling in a truck towards Cape Town. Thule Joka has been following the story and he joins us now. A very good morning to you, Thule. We saw the Minister of Police in the morning quite glowing of the work of the police service in this particular arrest. What are we hearing right now?
Well, thank you so much, Desiree. Certainly, Mr. Pegikele was here in the morning, accompanied by a huge entourage of police. He came here in his presence to say that he wants to make sure that justice is being served, and also he wants to just ensure the importance and also the significance of this arrest. As you would understand, that 3 suspects were arrested for alleged possession of drugs estimated to be worth more than 400 million rands. That is close to £500 million. He was saying this is a huge bust by the police in connection with the crime intelligence and also the Western Cape Traffic Services, saying these drugs were going to be distributed to the Cape Flats and all the other vulnerable areas in the Western Cape. So they were very much interested with what has transpired here. So he's hoping that justice will be done. And also the suspects briefly appeared at the court here today. 3 of them, they were identified as their names are Meshach Ngobese, Mr. Eric Ntabazalila will give us those names at Desiree, but 3 suspects did appear here between the ages of 39 and 47 years of age. They were coming from Joburg allegedly and moving towards Cape Town when they were arrested in that fuel station. The police received a tip-off and then they ordered They ordered an operation around them, and then they arrested those suspects in a truck. And those drugs were found in a secret compartment under a wooden structure inside that truck. But I will be joined by Mr. Eric Ntabazalila of NPA to tell us more about this arrest. Mr. Eric, those suspects appeared here briefly in court. What do we know about them at this stage?
At this stage, we know that they are local guys. The addresses reflect that they are from the Johannesburg area. Accused one is Ibrahim Kara, he's 39 years old. Accused 2 is Meshach Ngobese, who's 47, and Elias Khadebe, who's 42 years old. They are charged with dealing in drugs. They were found with 672 kilograms of cocaine with an estimated value of 403 million. We postponed the case to next Monday for us to collect some bail information on them, on the accused, so that will assist us to determine whether we oppose or not when they apply for bail.
And also, what do we know about them at this stage, and also where were those drugs coming from and where they headed to?
The investigation is still continuing, so it's difficult to say more as the investigation is still continuing. And also we are trying to compile as much information because this is their first appearance. So there isn't much now that we know about them, but within the next 7 days we'll be able to tell who they are, whether they've got pending cases, warrants of arrest or previous convictions against them.
And also this arrest, what does it mean for NPA and also the police in South Africa?
Look, it's another step towards ensuring that we lessen the number of drugs that are within our communities. As you know, that it's not only the presence of drugs. Those drugs can lead to serious crimes, murders, rapes, and so on. So few people who get arrested will lead to a successful prosecution. We know that, and can lead to less crimes being committed and more lives being saved.
We understand that police received a tip-off before they could arrest those suspects. Can you just take us through to the events leading to the arrest of them, and also when exactly did it happen?
No, unfortunately we can't. That's for the police to comment on. We're not involved in the investigation. We only deal with the stuff in court.
Eric, thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Eric Ntabazalila just confirming the details of those suspects and also talking to us about the fact that the case has been postponed to the 15th of August for bail information. So what the state wants to do is to collect more information on the suspects as to their names, where do they come from, do they have previous convictions, and also then they will decide if they will oppose bail or not. So on the 15th of August we will be here again to try and ascertain as to what will happen going forward into that case. But we understand they were arrested on the N1 at a fuel station after police received a tip-off. The Hawks, joined by crime intelligence and the traffic services department, apprehended those suspects, 3 of them, and they were sent to custody on Thursday. They were making their first appearance here today. So we understand that they were arrested in possession of cocaine and also in possession of mandrakes. So we will hear on the 15th of August as to what will transpire and what will come out of this case at Desiree.
Tule Joka there bring us the latest on that arrest and court appearance.